going to be showing you how to cook a healthier breakfast. Today you're going to need 2 pans. You're going to need some mushrooms, some broccoli, and a bell pepper. You can use red, green, depending on what your favorite is. You're going to need a little bit of onion. You'll need some olive oil, and come back in a minute and start. Okay, we're back. And what we're going to do right now is I'm going to make you a 2-egg omelet. This is going to be absolutely delicious, but it's going to be healthy and it's going to be good for you. First of all, what we're going to do is we got our ingredients here, okay? Now, I'm going to cut up, I'm showing you this. I got everything else cut up, but I didn't cut up the bell pepper here for one reason, and that is because it's very important when you're working with a bell pepper, you want to make sure, this is called the pith, okay? This part is very bitter, so you want to kind of cut that out like that, because it is bitter. If you use that and you put it in your food is going to get bitter, and probably whoever's eating it, the pith, who's ever eaten the pith, is probably going to get a little pith off at you. So, cut that up like that. Let's give it a good chop. Make sure you keep your fingers out of the way. Put that aside. And then we're going to cut up an onion here. Show you a little bit of a trick of an onion. It's easier to cut up so it doesn't slide all over the place. Is stop it just at the end there, like that. That way you got this, it's still attached, like so. And that last one, you can go ahead and cut off. Let's make them a little smaller. Cut down the center like that, and then just chop it like so. And there you go. So now, we got all of our ingredients ready to do that. We're going to heat this pan up a little bit. Okay, so once you see your oil there starting to run really free there, you should be about fine. Put the onions in. Put your peppers in there. Usually what I do is the ingredients and the vegetables I put in first are the ones that take a little bit longer to cook. Put your broccoli in. Broccoli is an excellent vegetable. It's got a lot of magnesium. Magnesium is really good for fighting cancer. It's a good cancer fighting agent. The bell peppers are great for, it's got a lot of vitamin C. You know, the vitamin C helps us fight all the colds and helps help build our immune system. And that's basically what we're doing here is we're going to be working a lot with the immune system and the types of foods that we need to be able to help start building that immune system. Give that a little bit of a toss. We'll go ahead and we'll put the mushrooms in there too. Mix them up a little bit. Now, there's a lot of controversy about soy sauce, okay? I'm not going to get into that today, but in another one of our segments, we're going to kind of go over about the different foods and the differences between them. I don't use a lot of soy sauce. I just put a little bit in there because honestly, it helps to give just a little bit of a flavor. Gives a little bit of a woodsy flavor. And speaking of woodsy, on these particular mushrooms, I was using shiitake mushrooms because it gives a little bit of a richer, woody flavor in your food. Okay, so next, I've got 2 eggs in this bowl already beaten, okay? I didn't want to beat them on camera because you never know what special interest group is going to get involved on, beating eggs on camera, so, Put a little bit of milk. Now, we use organic milk, okay? And the reason being is because we've pretty much gone everything in all of our diet is organic. And we can get in that too a little bit later on maybe on our next videos or so on as to why we prefer organic. Okay, so again, I'm going to use just a little bit of olive oil. And I do use butter sometimes. Butter has gotten a bad rap as well. All the cholesterol thing and all that going on. But honestly, a little bit of butter really isn't bad for you. Anything, obviously anything that we do, we want to do in moderation. Butter is actually a good source of healthy fat. It's the margarine you want to stay away from. Okay, so another food that has really gotten a bad rap too are eggs. So here's the thing, and this is your choice. We're gonna have a segment called You Make the Choice. Eggs, they say that eggs have a lot of cholesterol, and they do. There is cholesterol in eggs. However, there are some things that you can do to get around that. Number one, what we do is we get cage-free organic eggs. And there's a difference between, just because they say cage-free doesn't mean that they're not actually pent up. You want to look for the ones that say in a pasture, where they're raised in a pasture. And it just means that there's absolutely no antibiotics used to raise them, and there's no adulterations or anything that they're using to raise the chickens. Another thing is even though eggs do have a certain amount of cholesterol, they're packed with all kinds of other types of vitamins and nutrients. So there's your choice. You know, probably don't suggest eating eggs, a bunch of eggs every day. You want to kind of, use your own discretion, but it's a choice that you have to make. I personally love eggs. I can't imagine life without an egg. Okay, so we pretty much got that done. Give it a little flip, and there we are. Let's turn our fire down there a little bit. We'll go ahead and we'll put our delicious stuffings in there like that. Kind of spread them around. Let that cook just a couple more minutes. And then, there we go. Turn the fire off, we don't want to burn it. And there we go. Nice healthy omelet. Don't go away. We're going to come right back and we're going to show you, we're going to add a few things. Okay, so this is what we've created. As you can see, this is a 2-egg omelet. It's got green bell peppers, it's got onions, it's got some mushrooms, and as you can see, we've topped it up with some tomatoes. Tomatoes are great for the body. They got lycopene. Again, a lot of the things that we're going to be working with are cancer-fighting foods. The parsley, a lot of the research that we've done too is also saying that it helps to fight the cancer and helps to boost the immune system. Everything that we're doing is hinging on boosting our immune system, and that's the most important thing. Cancer, all it is a symptom telling me that something is wrong in my body and I need to fix it. It's kind of like working on the motor of your car. When you start smoking, it's not the smoke, there's something wrong with your engine. So you have to kind of change things around. The berries, raspberries and blueberries, great on antioxidant, great for fighting cancer, great for boosting the immune system, great for warding off any type of seasonal threat, like colds or anything like that. And then of course we've got the whole grain toast. You want to kind of stay away from the white flours and the white breads and stuff like that. Anytime you can go with a whole wheat or a whole grain, it's better for you nutrition-wise. And here we have a little bit of glass of pomegranate juice. Pomegranate is a fruit of royalty in the Bible, and it teaches us also too that it's a great antioxidant. I take a glass of this every morning with whatever breakfast I have. Again, it helps to build that immune system, and it's a great cancer-fighting agent. Okay, so in closing, one of the things that are very important, and we've realized over the last year and a half or so, is we want to get on a good vitamin supplemental regimen. We prefer this particular one. We take doTERRA. This one here, the E omega, is actually an omega complex. It's got all the omega complexes, omega-3, omega-6, and all the good fatty acids that our body needs to help energize us and boost our energy. The other one is the Microplex multivitamin. This has all the other nutrients that we need: the vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, and all the other ones that are very important for our body to be able to rebuild its immune system and to be able to work properly. The Alpha CRS Plus, that's our cellular and vitality complex. That is actually helps for your body to be able to rebuild the cells that we need. It gives us the energy that we need because it's very important for our bodies to be able to work together and rebuild the cells so we can get rid of the bad ones and we have room for the new ones to come in. Again, that's a choice. These are the ones that we use. I took multivitamins for years. Never really noticed a difference in them. You may have experienced the same thing. If you'd like a little bit more information about these, we'll have our website available to you. So that kind of concludes today. This is Randall, wishing you good health and serving up a better life.